Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunlight. Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys, we're gonna do another case about a little boy who was found. This one was found in the suitcase. If you're watching this video, I just finished doing the video on the boy in the box from like the 1950s, and so now I wanted to touch up on this most recent case that the little boy was called the boy in the suitcase because no one knew who he was. But thankfully, we have found out who he was. Unfortunately, there is a lot going on around this case that has to do with, demonic shit, exorcism, and the mother going buck wild, and she's still out on the run. But her friend was found, her friend or her girlfriend. I'm not sure how related they are, but right now she's just a friend. So her friend is locked up right now. However, this little boy was found back in April, guys. I believe it was in April. If you want the full story, guys, just go to Grizzly True Crime. She's been on this case. She's excellent with looking at true crime cases, okay? So shout out to Grizzly True Crime. Tell her I said hello. But yes, so basically, if you want to know like the full story about this kid, this baby, this angel, you can go to Grizzly True Crime and watch her videos. And she has like full details of so far what has been found, okay? Once again, the mother is at large. So guys, I will be putting her picture in the thumbnail. If you're in the Los Angeles, Las Vegas, that type of area, be very careful because she's out on the loose and she's been in trouble before. Okay, so this baby's name was Cairo. May he rest in peace. He was found in a suitcase by a mushroom hunter. Okay, I believe it was in Indiana. The mushroom hunter just woke up that morning. He wanted to hunt some mushrooms. He said he saw a suitcase and he said he was going to call the police, but he was like, you know what? Let me not call the police because if there's something in here that's meaningless, then I'm calling them for no reason. Okay, so he said the first thing that he found was a pillow, and the next thing he found was a trash bag. And so he opened the trash bag, and this is when he found the baby. This whole town has been shook. They've been crying. It's been 6 months, and no one reported this baby missing. No one is missing this baby. Nothing, okay? Unfortunately, so these people in this town got together and they created a burial site for this baby, and they made him go the right way. Okay, they did his funeral, they paid for arrangements, they gave him his own cemetery plot. Okay, these people have been mourning this baby. Okay, so rest in peace, Cairo. I've already asked Spirit for permission, so we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell. Let's see what happened. The mom is claiming that, as always, everything in this video is a legend for entertainment purposes only. The mom is claiming that this baby was a demon and that she did what she did because he was demonic and he was an old man in a baby's body, and that he wasn't really her baby. It's just a whole list of things. Like I said, go to Grizzly True Crime and get the whole story. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about, guys. Cairo, baby Cairo. The boy in the suitcase. The boy in the suitcase. I'm already feeling hot. Oh my gosh. This was a plan coming from a while back. I feel like she honestly felt nothing. I feel like there was some type of celebration here going on when she was done. I don't feel like there's any type of sympathy going on here. I feel like she felt like she succeeded at doing something, okay? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, baby. I hope they find her. I really hope they do. I think her name is Dejuan. So let's see, Dejuan or Dejuan. There's definitely sacrificial shit going on here. There's a lot of people behind this as well. I don't think it's just her and her friend. I feel like there's 4 people involved in this baby's demise. However, I feel like the physical part of it was her and her friend. However, I feel like there are 4 people here, and I feel like this was a plot. I feel like these 4 people all believe that this baby was a demon. And I feel like these people mentally, gosh, like they got in her brain to make her believe this shit, guys. This is feeling cultish. But there are 4 people involved here. I feel like it's 2 men and then them 2 women. Okay. So it's possible that we hear about 2 men being more or less involved in this. Although I feel like the physical part of it was them. Okay. I feel like the baby was mentally tortured. I feel like the baby was tremendously sad before it. I feel like this baby was peeing on himself, possibly defecating on himself. I feel lots of suffering and grief here going on with this baby right before this happened. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of spell work going on here, guys. Okay, lots of spell work going on here. 4 people involved. Okay, and it's almost like they're worshiping this thing. She's calling him a demon, but what she's worshiping is worse. Okay. There's spell work going on here. Lots. Oh, hell no. Hold on, guys. Don't judge me. All right, guys. While my hands dry, I don't like paper drying my hands when I put cleansing on them. I just let them air dry. You know, I let it go through. Whenever you put spiritual stuff that's gonna cleanse you, don't ever pat dry. Don't ever dry or pat your hands. You let it, your skin absorb that. Okay. All right. So anyway. Guys, I feel like there are altars. I feel like once they find whatever location she was living in and possibly even the car that she's been driving, we are going to see that they're going to find shit that has to do with altars, with spell shit, okay? And guys, listen, I do spells, all right? But I do good spells. I don't fuck with bad shit. My members in my channel will tell you, my clients will tell you, I've had clients ask me to do stuff and I'm like, oh no, and it's only because I believe in karma, okay? Now, will I break something bad that's coming against you or your family members or your loved ones? Yes, I will. I'll do that part. But me doing a bad spell for anyone, I just don't do it, okay? And I feel like we're going to see a lot of sacrificial shit going on here. I feel like we're going to see blood. I feel like they're going to find, like, evidence of blood. And not only, like, this baby's, but I feel like hers and possibly her friends as well. I do feel like there's altars involved here, guys. And, God, there's like one man who his presence is like very heavy and this is making me very hot. And this is the reason why I got my cleanser, which is actually rose oil. I have rose oil and I have a whole mix of shit going on in there that I use to cleanse myself. All right, so don't judge me, but it is what it is. Guys, I feel like there's some type of instruction, okay? So earlier I saw these two ladies, right? But I also saw these two men here. And I feel like she's following instructions from these two men. But out of the two men, there's one that's more powerful. It's almost like he's the leader of whatever group they're in here, okay? I feel like she was going out of her way to pay this man, finding ways to do things to make sure that he was paid, because he made it seem that if she didn't pay and if she didn't do this spell work that he was telling her to do, that something was going to happen to her, okay? I feel like she's believing. I feel like her friend as well is kind of powerful. It's almost like her friend and him may have something, like if they're in cahoots and they kind of mentally control her, okay? The mom. Ugh, gosh. I'm so bothered right now. It's like an uncontrollable thing. I wish you guys understood. Is like you can't control like the heat that's going through your body. If you're a reader and you're watching this, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Especially if you're doing readings for people with like heavy energy. I feel lots of heavy dark energy with this, and this is why I'm becoming hot and why I'm becoming bothered. And I don't normally do this shit while I'm doing my videos. I would normally edit this, but I just want you guys to see everything, because shit is real. And there is, you know, there are spiritual battles out there, but as long as you're a good person and you do good things and you cleanse and you keep you and your family right, you will always defeat this evil, okay? Gosh, I hate when I gotta go out on a tangent, but it's just shit I need you guys to know. And I feel like there's somebody listening to this who feels like they needed to hear this, okay? So also, don't let people manipulate you into thinking that you have to sacrifice anyone in order for shit to happen in your life, especially not your children. I said it in the reading before this, and I'm going to say it again. If you do not want your child, drop them off somewhere like a fire department, a police department, somewhere where they're going to be looked and cared for, a church, anywhere, okay? Shit, drop them off here. Ask me for my address. Tell me you're overwhelmed that you can't do it no more. I'm serious. But please don't do this to your child. Bitch. Yo, this lady needs to be caught. Oh my God. The sacrifice for money, the sacrifice to live better, the sacrifice to think that you're going to elevate your life. You sacrifice your baby. Wow. And here's the man looking at her again. Guys, if you like tarot, man, get this deck right here. This deck is on fire. It's the Santa Muerte. Okay? It's going to talk to you. There's a man watching her every move, guys. But he is more financially dependent on the shit that she does. It's almost like she pulls tricks for his ass too. Kind of pimpish, but in a spiritual way, in a demonic type way. Guys, I feel like she's robbed. Okay, this person is like robbing. This is giving taking from the bank. Okay, it's almost like she robbed and did things to make sure that her and her family were taken care of in a way, almost like, you know, stealing in order for you to eat, to have the next plate, right? Some people live like that, guys, and I honestly, shit, I don't want y'all to judge me, but you know, there's people that do that. You know, they need to eat, and they got to do what they got to do, unfortunately, right? Thankfully, I've never had to. I've always, God, thank you. I've always had a plate of food, you know, and always had a roof over my head. But I've known people that have done this type of thing in order to provide for themselves and their children. And so this is giving, and I'm not asking for empathy for her fuck ass. That's not what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is, you know, I feel like she has robbed, stolen, whatever before to make sure that her family, that they had a plate of food, okay? But it's like at the same time, you're doing all this for your family and betraying them at the same time. Okay, I feel like she's not to be trusted. I feel like her family members, if we hear from them, they're possibly going to say she's not somebody we trust. We don't want her around. Anytime she comes around, there's an issue. There's problems. Look at this. Man, I don't think I've ever had a reading that has ever messed me up like this. I'm lighting about 4 candles when I get done here, guys. And if you're watching this video, light a candle for yourself too, you know, because people don't believe it. But when you're looking at things through the television and you're hearing things through the television, you know, that shit, it comes in, you know what I mean? So light yourself a white candle if you're watching this video, just to protect you and your family, and you know, to get some clarity in your home and shit. I feel like she's gonna claim mental health issues. I also feel like, God, this is feeling like she was doing things to kind of like become leadership in some way with these people as well. Like they were telling her to do some things in order for her to elevate. And it didn't matter what it was. It was like she was ready to die for these people and the things that they wanted her to do as well. You see this high priestess here? This is her. With her spell book in her hand, with her candles all around her. She got her little magic wand going on here. She got the moon under her feet. You know, she was doing her thing. Feeling like this type of person also, guys, you got to be careful with people like this. If you're in the spiritual world or if you're just beginning, you got to be careful with these people who claim to know it all. Okay? Don't be fooled. She's the type of person that I feel like in having conversations with other people, she was trying to convince them. A card fell, guys. I'm going to grab it in a second. She would try to convince them to feel how she felt, to understand what she was understanding. Made it feel almost like she was knowledgeable and she was going to help you and teach you, is the vibe that I'm getting with her here. Okay? I'm about to pull the card. It's the 5 of Pentacles. All right? Oh, gosh. That baby felt so alone. I kind of feel like they would leave this baby alone. This is abandonment, guys. Okay? This right here is telling me she would go out to do whatever for money and leave this baby alone. This baby felt very lonely before the very end. This baby was very malnourished. He wasn't getting fed. Okay, and I feel like in him being alone, he would grab whatever he found around the house and would try to eat it. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. If you guys, if you can't with your baby, please don't do this to them. Don't leave them like this. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, shit. All right. Oh. Oh my God, I didn't think this reading is gonna go like this. I apologize, guys. I don't like doing this shit, crying and stuff. Oh my God. I'd rather be doing a reading on a serial killer and just cuss them out. You guys know I be cussing people out on this channel, but I wanted to do this because, you know, she's talking about the spiritual world, and this baby deserved more attention. I don't understand how this didn't go viral and we didn't know about this baby 6 months ago when he was found. Like, what happened? Why didn't we know about him like that? I see all these other babies and their cases, look, their cases come out and everybody finds out and everybody starts digging, but this baby, what happened? Why didn't we know about this like that? It feels like, you know, people say, you know, when you're of color, it's like you're not as important. It's so fucking sad. This baby was suffering by himself, eating the shit that he found around the house because he was lonely and alone. Because this bitch was leaving, doing whatever she wanted to do to get money. And he passed away alone, guys. When she came home, he was gone. But this is days of him being alone and hungry. And thirsty. A 5-year-old baby. Shit. Oh, God. This poor baby was crying in his sleep. Scared to sleep because he was alone. I feel like he wanted to leave, but I feel like maybe they had him like somewhere where he was like tied up or something. This scissor is giving me like, damn, if I had a scissor, if someone would cut me off of this, I would have made it out the door. I would have, you know, left. I'm telling you, they left him alone, guys, to starve. And somewhere where he couldn't leave. Maybe he was tied like on something, you know. Doesn't necessarily mean his wrists and ankles were tied, but maybe like sitting or laying somewhere and like them tying him somewhere where he just couldn't move. He was suffering. This was a sacrifice all day. I'm just going to ask one more question, then I'm going to leave this reading, guys. Is she going to get caught anytime soon? soon. It's not going to be easy though. Something's going on here. It's almost feeling like she may turn herself in. Like she's going to get tired of running and she's going to turn herself in eventually. She's definitely on the move. I saw the Chariot, so she's definitely on the move. But I feel like she's going to either be caught or turn herself in really soon. And I feel like she's going to, she's not going to be apologetic, guys. I feel like she's going to maybe start crying and cause some type of drama because she's caught, but not because she really gives a damn about what happened to this child. Rest in peace, Cairo. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Have a great day. See you guys on the next reading. Bye.